All right, welcome back. If you were here earlier to Camden County College Cougar Esports, and we have more NSL Varsity Week 7 action in Rocket League. My name is Sean Dwyer, and with me is Tyler Cabrera, will be our co-caster here this evening. So Tyler, or essentially match one of the night, we saw the Cougars take the victory against Fanshawe, the Falcons, and now go up against a bit of a more challenging opponent in Florida Tech, the Panthers. So, what do you expect to see here? Who has the advantage going into this final game of the regular season?
Well, I would assume that Camden has like a bit of confidence coming into this one. They're fresh off of a 4-win streak that they have now, and Florida, they probably played last week. Did they win? Not really sure.
They did win,
so
but certainly the streak certainly favors Camden County, to your point.
And also, it's a doubleheader. They just won. They're warmed up. They're ready to win. And so I don't really see how they can't be the favorites in this situation. They're fired up. They want to win, and they have the upper hand.
Yeah, I mean, and to your point, I think that's a really cool argument, which is the Cougars here. They started 0-2. The season was looking a little bit sour. And then suddenly, when you go from 0-2 to 4-2, momentum is on your side. Even though I know that Florida Tech, the Panthers, are coming in at 4-1, but still the kind of a or now I believe 5-1, right? So they should be 5-1. But still, the fact of the matter is, it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes here with the Cougars. Because again, I mean, 0-2 in collegiate esports can really spell doom and gloom for your season. So to have that come right back, whereas Florida Tech, they've kind of been feeling pretty good all season. So there is something to be said for that, the kind of the emotions being on the side of the Cougars here in this one. We will be heading into game in just a little while here. Tyler, of course, you're on the Overwatch team here. Yeah. So tell me, so Rocket League, of course, a lot, not to say faster, Overwatch is super fast, but Rocket League, the matches themselves, a little bit quicker. Does that play into these teams and their ability, what's different? What does a player need to do in Rocket League?
So what I noticed that was very different from Overwatch is that between maps and Overwatch, you have like 10, 15 minutes, just kind of hang around, talk it out, go to the bathroom, get a drink. With Rocket League, when I was watching, from over there, they just hopped into the next match instantaneously. There was really no breaks to talk about your strategy, to talk about what maybe went wrong, what went right. They just go right in. So that's a big difference that I noticed.
Yeah, it's true. Most of these teams don't take any sort of time. They're allowed to take a couple minutes, similar to what Overwatch can take, but rarely do the Rocket League teams actually take their coach or the opponent up on that offer. So you're absolutely right, and there's no time to kind of have a mental reset and figure out, like you said, what went right, what went wrong, making some of those adjustments. So a little bit different there. This is we always say in esports that it's a marathon and not a sprint, but Rocket League might be one of those games where it actually is a sprint and not a marathon, which I think could be advantage Cougars as well, because if you think about that, right? If you get off to a really good start, Florida Tech maybe not able to kind of make those in-match adjustments. Okay, so anything else that you want to kind of dive into here about either of these opponents before we head into a break?
Not much I can think of. There's one, obviously. It's the Cougars versus the Panthers.
That's true.
Battle of four-legged animals.
That's
I'm excited to see who wins.
Right. Well, listen, I mean, and we had who would you take? Forgetting about would you take a Cougar or a Panther, all else equal?
Well, Panthers are all about being sneaky. I mean, Cougars, they live in the mountains. They're strong. They got strong legs.
The
Panthers, they climb the trees. They got strong legs too. So I'm not really sure which one would win in a fight.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Well, listen. Instead of us having to argue about it, we'll let these two teams put it to the test, put it to rest here in just a couple of minutes. So, all right, everybody, we're going to head into a break. Before we get into what is game one of a best of 5 set. Again, we got Florida Tech, the Panthers coming to town here to take on Camden County College, the Cougars here. So, of course, Tyler will be a little bit biased. I think people expect that a little bit from us here.
We got the jerseys on.
We do have the jerseys on. But we still hope that it's a really good game regardless. Hoping, you know what? This is what I've been trying to do with the casters coming in. I forgot to do it with Connor. Let's get a prediction here. Let's get a prediction. Again, it's a best of 5 set. Who you got and how many games?
I'm thinking maybe this one might go the distance. 3-2 for Camden County.
3-2 Camden County. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll be contrarian. I'll go 3-2 the Panthers. Ooh. I don't want that to happen, but I'm taking it.
Okay.
I'm taking it just so I can, listen, just so I can be the contrarian. So we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody, stay tuned, and we'll see you in just a couple of minutes for Camden County College versus Florida Tech in Rocket League NSL Varsity Week 7.
All right, we're in, game 1. Just starting it off real fast here. Ball's moving. Sitting on Camden's side of the field right now. Goes right flying over the middle. I like the way Gunner Boy's moving. Iron City killer. Is it a catch it? And X is so good at the flying hits. I saw him doing that a lot last game.
So he's got some great mechanics, does X. And honestly, there's just some individually gifted players here on the Cougars. So we'll see. Well, does Florida Tech have that same kind of firepower?
All they got to do is they got to work together really well. And I like what I'm seeing so far, although the ball, finally, it just flies over to Florida's side. So we're going to see if they can take it and try and make that into a goal. Bounce off the crossbar, they don't quite get it. But Gunner Boy's right there, and slapping it against the wall. And with a shot saved by Iron City Killer.
Man, that was a great shot, a great save by the Panthers of Florida Tech. And right now, Tyler, it's the Cougars being the aggressor, and as I say that, the Panthers are now here on the offensive side.
Here got into quite a disgusting spot there. They weren't able to really take it out. Really sad. It was a really good start, but it's the complete opposite of what we saw in the last one. Whereas there were like 3 goals scored in the first minute. This one, we're already a minute 20 in. There's only 1 goal, and it's on the side of Florida.
No, right you are. It was game 1 where we saw the dam had been broken early. But that inevitably is going to happen somewhere in this series.
Yeah.
Cougars hoping that it's not against them in game number 1.
Dimes got an early shot and wasn't really saved by anybody. Just kind of bounced out, unfortunately. X is set up perfectly here, trying to do something. Iron City slides right in on the wall. Back on Camden's side now. Ant just kind of throwing himself around. I like it. Banana with a beautiful fly. Could have gone right in.
Well, the salvo returns. A double commit there on defense could be costly, but Ant able to send this into a shot and a goal? Tyler, how did that make it through? That looked like, I swore Florida Tech was in position.
It looked like somebody was there for it. Yeah, Banana just kind of flew right past it. Real unfortunate. They're looking calm as ever in the arena. Love to see it. Start with the kickoff, go straight to Camden County's side. Gotta play defense. And the boy just kind of flying across. Passes it right to Andrew. Beautiful team. I love it. Perfect setup. But X slightly misses. Ant set up for it now. Shot. Misses. Oh, never mind. It bounces right back in.
Wow, and that was just individual effort here. We saw X, good contest, but Ant with 2 touches, it's done. It's a
Double
dunk.
touch. Wow.
Double touch and a dunk on 2 players, Tyler. Wow.
Stuff like that. That's what makes Rocket League so interesting.
And by the way, for anyone that doesn't play Rocket League, what you're seeing here is so difficult what these players can do. You know what we need to do next, Tyler? We have to have, we've got face cams, now we need hand cams.
True.
So we get to see what they're able to do with the controller.
X with a beautiful shot. It goes right in through the corner. And he gets a nice kill on the Iron City killer, just for the style points. I love it.
Wow. Really, really impressive there from X. And the Cougars, I mean, you had called it, Tyler, coming in really warm, the momentum on their side, 3-1. Half of this game left to go, so certainly still plenty of time. And
Dimes put that ball on purpose.
it was the caster curse right there that time.
Of course. He said it was, going super well, and then Dimes puts it right in Banana's hands, and he throws it right in the net.
Yeah, maybe it's a little scripted, I don't know. 3-2. The Cougars still with a slim lead, but plenty of time. Florida Tech definitely not out of this game here.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's 3-2, and it's sitting on Camden's side right now, just slightly. X gets a chance to knock it straight over. And is there to catch it. I'm just trying to get up the wall, going right back to Camden's side. X and Iron City Killer gonna collide there. Across the wall, sit where it is. Ooh, a nice shot. Gunner Boy's right there to save it.
Wow,
And
what a save.
Get it where he wants it. They get it right back to Camden's side again. I like it. Hanging out, trying to catch the ball. Does catch it. It's in a nice spot. Nobody's really there to capitalize on it. It's kind of just him right now. Now X gets involved with a nice shot. Banana's there.
Gunner Boy does get the contest, keeps the offense going, but with so many numbers here, surely it's going to be advantage. Some friendly fire, literally blue on blue, but X there.
Ant's got the ball. All his. Oh my god, a beautiful dribble. Banana's there. Again.
Nifty moves in the air. The Cougars getting a lot of space right now, Tyler,
right
on the offensive zone, right in front of the Panthers' net.
X gets blown up by Banana, unfortunately. Right back in the front. Coming in. It's also a beautiful spot. Firmly on Florida's side now. And it just gets caught by Dimes.
Here comes X, full head of steam. Gets some bumps and a demo.
So it's floating around.
Woo.
Can't quite get it. Ant's there.
Oh my goodness. Tense moments now, 30 seconds remaining. The Panthers still looking for another goal and a little pinch there from Gunner Boy.
Gunner Boy, he's He's in a good spot here to catch it. Goes right past him, unfortunately. That's where X comes in. Catches the ball. I like it. Iron City right in a good spot for Banana. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Banana actually got to touch it. Goes straight back to Florida side. 7 seconds left. Camden in the lead. Can they get this ball to touch the ground?
Oh, a whiff here from X is going to make things a little bit interesting. It is going to be in the air and going to pass it away. Going to be a struggle now to score this. Surely it's over,
They're
Tyler.
keeping it up, and it's over. Beautifully played from Camden County. I loved what I saw. The teamwork, the individual work, it was glorious.
Game 1 in the books.
And they seem happy with themselves.
Well, you know what? They ought to be. They ought to be.
They played beautifully.
So what do we see there? 3-2. These two teams pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close there. And it could have gone either way. The Cougars happy to open up that 2-score lead, that cushion. I think it's really important to do that again here heading into game number 2.
Of course, yeah. One thing I did see that I noticed was Camden County's defense has improved greatly from the last game that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
They're keeping the ball firmly on Florida's side, and when it does come to their side, they're always catching it, putting it right back to Florida. I love it.
All right, well, he loves it. We love it. We love a win. So we'll head into map number, gosh. Going between casting so many games is tough. Connor put the bad juju on me by calling that out. We'll be heading into game number 2 in just a few moments here, folks, so stay tuned. And we'll have game number 2, NSL Varsity Week 7.
Of course. All right, straight back in the kickoff here. Start of game 2. Then the ball's on Camden's side to start off. Ooh, a beautiful demolition from Iron City Killer. Killing ants pretty much off spawn. I mean, this one's 14 seconds in.
Is this game going to get a little chippy here?
I think they like killing each other. We've seen a lot already. They're just blowing each other up every chance they get. X is going to put that, but Banana's always there. I love Banana. Beautiful man.
I was gonna say, hold on. Let's do a quick power rankings on the names here. Is Banana winning in this lobby?
I think Banana's at the top. X is a good one for its simplicity.
Yeah, it kind of speaks to me.
Player. Banana's just gonna take that shot, slightly misses. Gunner Boy 35-26. And he's got some beautiful moves. Oh, moves.
All right, X gonna have this ball set up here, but Florida Tech is up to the challenge.
Lance in a nice spot here to set it up for somebody. He does take the shot. The Gunner Boy goes right after him. He just knocked it right out. Lance there to catch it. Keeping it on Florida's side. He throws it right in. Ooh. Banana is always there. His defense is amazing. Now X. Take it, put it near the goal. The ball here. Dimes flies right into it. Lance there to pick it right back up.
Ooh, beats 2, Tyler.
2 people. X actually takes the shot, so Dimes.
And the Panthers are in an absolute pressure cooker right now. That shot was coming from both sides, and now do you want some pepper on this steak? Because right now, this goal is getting peppered, Tyler.
Oh, of course. I mean, you saw the kill feed there. I guess that's what you call it in Rocket League. I mean, there was just shot after shot and save after save. There's not much Florida can do here. They got to try and just hit the ball and take it straight to Camden's side, really alleviate this pressure. But X is just keeping it up. Hunter Boy seems to always be in a nice spot, but Ant's really the secret hero. I'm seeing it. He's always kind of sitting in the middle. He's always sneaking in. He's always catching the ball. The Dimes. This is Iron City Killer. My mistake. Banana. Another nice shot in the air. Dimes there to put it right in. Unfortunately, it goes a little wide.
A great shot. Finally, the Panthers able to get some offensive pressure of their own, but as I say that, it's suddenly offense for the Cougars.
Bouncing straight back over to Camden's side. X is there to catch it. Very impressive. I like his awareness there. Catch it.
And Ant just playing like a man possessed, Tyler.
He's just always on the ball. He's kind of like a magnet. Oh my God. for Iron City Killer. Right back in the game. He's in a nice spot on the respawn just to catch the ball there, and unfortunately it just blows up again. Ooh, shot by X, bounces off the crossbar. Gunner Boy was almost there for it. It's almost beautiful. Oh, almost wide open goal. X is there to catch it right in the middle. Now Ant again just attached to the ball. Time's there to catch it. Gunner Boy back. X is kind of sitting in the back on the side. He would just fly over. I'm just going to send it straight towards the goal. It's in a pretty good spot now for him to put it right in. But Ant, again, magnetized to this ball. Doesn't seem to want to let it go.
Oh, and that was a little awkward. It took 3 that time to get the ball out.
Yeah.
Surely the Panthers will still be able to get some pressure here, but a huge clear from X.
Ball back on Florida's side, and Ant again finds his way to the ball. Iron City Killer stalled. He wants it. Dimes gets a hit. X going to put it right back near the goal. And finds himself in the perfect spot to catch it. Dimes slightly missing the ball there. Just one at Banana again. Beautiful shot. He's going to put it right in Ant's hands. Iron City Killer kind of slapping it back in his car. I like that.
Now, looking at the game state, Tyler, of course, I feel like the Cougars have outplayed the Panthers of Florida Tech. But the reality is it's 0-0. So if you go to OT here, or even in these final few seconds, giving up a goal is catastrophic. So Camden County needs to get a goal here. They need to be rewarded for all this hard work.
A beautiful in-air couple, but unfortunately Iron City Killer's there to once again save it. Camden doing his best to keep it going to Camden's side. Unfortunately can't done. Have a nice little setup here. Iron City Killer misses the ball there. Knocks it right into hands. Banana catches it himself. Next with a nice little shot there. Looks like it's lined up pretty well. Gunner Boy.
Little touch. Last few moments. We'll be heading into overtime. Some extra Rocket League. Ant with a last chance, maybe.
Last second touch. I don't know if it's gonna. Almost. It's almost a beautiful goal there, but Dimes is there to catch it.
I think that will send us to OT. Oh boy.
Time for the OT kickoff.
We knew that this one would be close.
So far it starts off on Florida's side. Gunner Boy gonna knock it straight towards the goal. They want to be quick with this.
I believe, and I wish that we had a statistician here, Tyler. I think this might be a game to decide who goes into first place here, because of course Camden County would have the same record as Florida Tech, and they would have the head-to-head. So big implications in this match.
I do believe there is a team that's actually undefeated at the top. So unfortunately, I think
well, it might be a share of or outright for second place,
yeah,
which would be a bye, by the way. So playing for a bye are these two teams.
Banana keeping it on Camden's side. He collides with Ant, and that leads him to drop the ball. Dimes in a nice spot. X in a better one. It's going to fly straight to Florida's side. A nice little spot. The shot. Iron City Killer catches it once again. Nice little save for him. Dimes trying his best, but Ant is there to keep it.
The Cougars have been amazing in the midfield contest here. They've been very clean, no whiffs.
It has been very nice. I know heart's got to be pounding right now, you know? It's a little nerve-wracking. Unfortunately, Banana's right there to put it straight into the goal to make this series 1-1.
Unfortunate. Dimes was ready. And again, that's exactly what we talked about, Tyler, heading into the end of that match. You know, the Cougars, they outplayed the Panthers. I don't think there's any doubt about that, honestly. But the reality is, if you can't turn that into a score, then you leave it to this kind of 50-50 shot where maybe something squeaks in. It could even be a weird face-off. Yeah. And so what can the Cougars do to change the narrative heading into Game 3?
I liked what I saw. They did really good at keeping the ball on Florida's side of the field this time. And I think every time it got to Camden's, they knocked it right back over. Went 5 minutes without a goal. It was beautiful defense from both sides. I just think maybe you have two options. You can blow them up more and just throw it right in the goal, or you try not play their defense, which is probably the more sensible option of the two.
We'll see how the Cougars decide to play it. They could get a little rough here, some roughhousing heading into Game 3. So knotted up and now a best of 3, just like we had seen in our first match of the night. So just take a couple minutes. Well, excuse me. Really, these guys are rapid firing these games. So really, it's going to be 30 seconds, and we'll be right back into it. So Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All right, we're right back in. Starting game 3. Tied up matchup right now, 1-1. Camden County taking the first game, Florida taking the second, off of Bananas overtime. Beautiful. I did like seeing that. Ant once again attaching himself to the ball, same way he did in the last matchup. This little shot here, Bananas there to catch it again. He's gonna take it straight to Camden's side. Ant there to actually send it right back to Florida. This little bounce, City killer. A nice shot, Dime saves it.
Tyler, the Cougars are going to pick up exactly where they left off, which is putting a lot of shots on the net, but not finding pay dirt. That one almost was able to squeak through.
Squeak through, that would have been pretty catastrophic. After we saw last year, they got nothing 5 minutes straight. Whoever gets the early goal here has an extreme advantage if this game goes like the last one.
And you had mentioned it, 5 minutes without a goal, and there it goes, the streak broken.
So this time we only go, what, 1 minute and 3 seconds without a goal. Last time we went about, I think it was 6 minutes and 14 seconds. This was beautiful this time. Ant able to attach himself to the ball once again, just float it right in. Kickoff's gonna leave the ball going right up the middle. Straight to Florida's side. Banana once again finding himself in a position to knock it straight to Camden's. Iron City Killer with a nice little setup, no one there to catch it, and flops it back over to Florida's, and then blows up Dimes as well. Oh, perfect setup here. Nobody there to capitalize on X's shot.
Man, he put it in a great spot, and just a little too close to the
nice
net.
Spot there, it's so close. But again, no one there to capitalize on his shot. I'm assuming they didn't have quite enough boost to make him go over there. Go straight over the middle with Ant. He's always so good at catching things in midair. Nice little shot. It does miss. No one there saves it.
And I like this from X, slowing it down a little bit. I think that's something some Rocket League players don't do enough. You know, listen, I know you want to play fast all the time, but sometimes buying a couple seconds for your defense can be the difference between a goal and a save.
Florida now keeps the pressure. Ooh, Dimes does a backflip under the ball.
Yeah, the pressure getting to him, maybe.
Mark's got to be beaten after the last one. I don't know if he got a chance to calm down. It's 30 seconds before the help. Banana with a beautiful shot. X with an even more glorious save. I like X's move. Well, somebody just knocks him around.
Yeah.
No, it's a nice spot until somebody takes you out of it.
Oh, and here we go, man. Gunner Boy may have listened to you, Tyler. Gets the demo, gets the screen. Onto the defender.
Iron City Kill had a perfect little setup there. But Dimes again, blown up. Does get a shot off of it, but Ant's there to save it.
Oh, an awkward position.
Nice and putting it right in off of X's beautiful assist.
Wow, Tyler. And I was going to say, even the camera was confused. Look at that control in the air.
It was nice. I liked it. Nice to see them calm and collected over there. Not letting the loss get to them, not even the slightest bit faulty. Unfortunately, Dimes has blown up, I think, twice now. Don't know what he did to deserve it. Seems like he's the target. Iron City Killer probably should have been the target. Just throws it right in off of Banana's assist.
Absolutely critical goal from the Panthers here. That 2-goal cushion, given the fact that we haven't seen a whole lot of scoring, it almost feels insurmountable, but getting that score, suddenly you keep within striking distance quite literally.
It's still 2-1. With how scarce goals have been over this game, you know, they gotta get one extra. And Camden County's not giving them really that many opportunities. Banana seems to want to make his own. Gunner Boy's there to catch it. Very nice. Just kind of sends it into the middle. Hanson attaches himself to it. Nice little slap. Varsity Killer throws it across.
It's a little touch there, does Iron City Killer to keep the offense alive, but it looks like X, well, actually does get 50'd.
Banana just misses it there. Iron City Killer again, he's there to touch it. I think he's kind of the unsung hero here. He's been hitting the ball a lot, keeping it on Camden's side, but Gunner Boy throws it right in the middle. Banana with the save.
But listen, it would have taken 2, so the offense will continue here.
Good, Dimes right there. A lot of shots being taken. He's in a good spot for Banana there. Gunner Boy, yeah, well, I'd say.
And again, credit Camden County. Whenever Florida Tech gets some momentum, it's really a very quick. The Cougars able to stifle that and immediately transition to offense. And is that a shot on? No.
Goes right to the side, unfortunately bounces off the wall. Dimes looking for a turnaround here to send it straight back to Camden. Just like this Banana goes flying off to the side. And Iron City Killer does get blown up. I did say that he could have been their target. X just throws it right into the corner. No one's there to guard.
Of all of these really, really well hit balls here tonight, Tyler, that's the one that squeaks through. I mean, a soft hit. It's almost as if the Panthers were not ready for it.
It was a nice, cute little hit in midair. It just bounces real slow. Maybe they miscalculated. Dimes taking a shot really early on. Ant there with another save. Iron City Killer throwing 9 seconds remaining. We'll see if Florida can maybe turn something around, but it does look like Camden is going to win. I mean, 2 goals in 3 seconds, really not going to happen.
Near impossible, and now definitely impossible.
Maybe they can keep juggling, score 1, but I doubt it.
Well, listen, I mean, they won't let us free. Let us out.
They're not going to free us from this lobby. Gunner Boy doesn't even want to keep it. And there it goes, just flopping onto the floor. No one's there to really save it. And yeah, Camden takes that one pretty decisively.
Honestly, I mean, they've outplayed them, I want to say, in every game thus far. It's unfortunate that it wasn't a 3-0. Honestly, I think it could have been, but the reality is it's now 2-1. 2 more games the Cougars will be here on match point to go 2-0 on the night. What did you like? What was anything change?
Well, what I liked was a lot of people blowing up, and they were all on Florida's side. I don't think we saw a demolition come on to Camden's side, did we?
I'm going to be honest. No, I don't think so. And if there was, it was 1, and it definitely was advantaged Camden County in that regard. So, awesome. We'll take just a very, very quick break as we have. We'll be right back for game number 4.
Of course. Straight back in, game number 4, I believe. I'm pretty sure I know how to count. And again, straight back on the Florida side. Camden County doesn't really want to let up on the pressure. No reason to. They're in the lead. They got to solidify that lead and turn it into a win. And for the beautiful shot, doesn't quite go in. Nobody there to save it. Just kind of hits the corner. Real unfortunate. And with another shot, Banana's there to save it this time, and Dime's there to throw it around.
It's the Cougars picking up exactly where they left off. They have dominated, really. The tempo, the outplays, the 50 balls have all been in their favor.
X is going to put a nice little setup. Ant's going to put it right in? Maybe. It's just sitting on the edge and it doesn't go in.
Oh, no. Heartbreak City. It will bounce out.
It's unfortunate.
But indicative of what we've seen, Tyler, which is, again, advantage Camden County in really all 3 of these games and starting off strong in game number 4.
Starting off extremely strong. Just kind of keeping it on Florida's side. As I say that, they take it straight back to Camden's. Gunner Boy there to kind of Oh my God! It seems like Florida's taking my advice, and they almost took advantage of it there. They're blowing up Camden County now, as opposed to Camden County blowing them up. Really unfortunate. Banana gonna try and keep it on Camden's side. Gunner Boy not gonna get into X. He gets it straight back to Florida's. And City Killer there to collide with Gunner Boy. Right back to Camden with a nice little revenge kill on Iron City Killer. Banana putting in a good spot. And there to guard again.
Ooh, that second hit could be a little bit dangerous, and able to collect it though.
Banana there with a nice little guard. Gunner Boy just throws it right over him, straight towards Florida's goal.
And that aggression, you saw two players from Camden County getting so far up there so fast.
You saw how close they were to that first one. They want to put it right back in.
Oh, and whoever scores first, it's so important with the way these games have gone, and with a good set.
Gunner Boy slides right in. It's getting so close to this goal, but I like where Ant's positioning. He predicted that the ball was going to fly towards him, and he just sat in a nice spot here. Next there, keeping the ball to the side. Nice little spot, goes straight under Banana. Ant takes a shot, misses. Unfortunately, that's a little side. Iron City Killer with a nice little save from Ant. Iron City Killer with a beautiful shot. That's a nice save. Banana gonna throw it right in, doesn't quite go in.
Wow.
That one was in there.
The defense, Tyler, from both of these squads has been impressive. It's really just been the fact that Camden County's just had more shots on.
Slow hits from Banana, but he misses the second one. Wasn't Camden to be able to capitalize. Oh, X goes flying past the ball there, misses wildly. Iron City Killer's able to capitalize on it. Unfortunately, he misses himself. Ant once again attaching himself to the ball. Seems to be very good friends with it. Dimes was in a nice spot there, but X just flies in, catches it in a very good spot. X is just trying to play defense, misses the ball a little bit there. The Gunner Boy's there to kind of save him a little bit. A nice little shot from Banana, but Ant's there to just roll on over and take it.
This is the first time we've seen the Panthers with an extended attack, really all set long. Finally able to get something going here, feeling a little bit more comfortable, and that's going to be a shot on as well.
Gunner
It
Boy
takes
never
two.
saved. Beautiful save, honestly. Really like where he had that. But Florida, yeah, they're pressing the attack. Ant there with a save, but all the shots they're coming from Florida.
Well, they're in desperation time. Are the Panthers
Now
knowing
we find ourselves on Florida's side.
finally, but only for a moment. Finally, the Panthers finding a little bit of something, maybe.
Working around the middle, Banana there to catch the ball. X putting it in a nice little spot. Iron City Killer was there to get it. Yeah, always in a beautiful spot to take the ball. Banana. Gunner Boy slightly misses there.
Little miss, but it's possible the Panthers just respected that he was going to, because there wasn't really any sort of danger.
Nice shot by Banana once again. Save. Banana has 3 saves this game. Keeping that goal safe. I like it. Oh, Iron City Killer with a beautiful shot, but it looks like
Awkward now, Ant there comes to the rescue.
Banana had a perfect setup there, and he just kind of slid under the ball. So he wasn't able to catch it and put it straight into the goal, unfortunately. And Ant's always in a beautiful spot. Right? Let's see. Ant's once again in a nice spot. Gunner Boy's there. Through. 1 second left. Looks like we're going overtime, and yeah, we are.
And just like game number 1, we will be into OT. Florida Tech going to be the first on the attack here. Iron City Killer comes right to him, but X is up to the challenge.
Picking up right where they left off, straight back on Camden's side. Camden doesn't like that. They say not. They're sending it right back to field. And now the pressure that we're used to seeing from Camden is back. They're sitting right on Florida's side. And a nice goal from X from a beautiful setup from Ant.
Wow.
In the game.
And listen, finally a flip script, Tyler. It was that exact same sort of attack that we had seen from the Panthers of Florida Tech, right? In game 1, it was OT, and then something squeaked by. So it was going to be Camden County that time, the recipient. Wow. All right. So that's it. The Cougars with a 2-0 night.
Yeah.
And I mean, impressive. We saw finally the Panthers get a little bit of comfort there, but by and large, the Cougars were the better team throughout this entire match.
Yeah, they were in charge of Florida's goal. I mean, they could save all they want, but once something slips by, it just went right in, and it happened like what, 3 times?
No, you're absolutely right. We love to see it. By the way, both of our predictions incorrect, but you get half credit because you did say you picked the Cougars.
Was gonna win.
You said pick the Cougars. You say would go the distance. I said the Panthers to go the distance. So I
predicted against them.
It's true. I did. I'm glad that they could prove me wrong here in this one. Wow, a great showing, a great week of Rocket League here, Tyler. Thank you so much for coming out for the cast. I was actually hoping to get a player interview, so I'm gonna see if we can make that happen. So we'll be right back, everybody. Just give us a couple of minutes. We're gonna pick a player to come on in and say hello. Okay, and welcome back, everybody. We have the player of the game that you had just seen, Ant, aka Antonio. Antonio, welcome to the stream.
Thanks for having me.
And congratulations on a 2-0 night.
Yeah, we won both series, and that's what we're aiming to do. So we're pretty happy. We're stoked.
And listen, you guys were really dominant tonight. So I mean, and I know you guys had started 0-2, so really a tale of two seasons, all within this one.
Yeah.
Can you speak a little bit about that? Like what about that journey from where you guys were to where you are now?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we started, we were just really nervous to do esports and to be on kind of a stage because we've never done meaningful Rocket League games like that before. So, I think we just matured a little bit and we learned to just have fun, and that's the biggest point. We were having fun, smiling, and yeah, it was really fun.
All right, fantastic. Listen, I mean, that is the key, right? It absolutely is the key. So what about these two series? Did you ever feel as though, how confident were you guys going in? And then what about within the series themselves? What was the mood of the team?
I mean, all week we were just we're going to win both series. We're going to win them. Colin is our main morale guy. Like,
That's Gunner Boy, right?
yeah,
Yep.
Gunner Boy, he was just like, yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. He wouldn't stop saying it. So it was really nice to come through on that. So yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. So what about let's just speak about you just for a second here. How did you feel about your play?
I felt good, honestly. I felt really focused on like shutting down anything the other team tried to do offensively, try to cover on net as much as I could, and just like shut the other team down. That's what I was focused on, and I felt good doing it.
You guys were dominant. We didn't
Yeah.
I wish we had a statistician that could have pull the shots on goal because it had to be skewed heavily in your favor.
That game we lost in overtime. I think we had 13 shots on goal. And we had nothing to show for it.
Man, and that's exactly what that Tyler and I had called, which was absolutely dominant heartbreak when that happens and heading into OT. All right, so on the last couple of questions here. First would be now. You guys are headed to the playoffs, of course, and I think you guys may have secured a first round bye, possibly. So I'm not sure 100%. Again, I know there's a couple of games that have to happen, but going forward, kind of projecting forward, how do you feel about the playoffs?
I feel good. I feel like we're just gonna keep this energy. Like we found like our chemistry as a team, and like we're just gonna keep having fun and see what happens.
Awesome, fantastic. So listen, we do appreciate you coming on, and congratulations tonight. Do you have anybody that might be watching that you want to call out? Any shout outs at all? This is your time. Take your time to say whatever you want here.
I know my mom tunes in, so she's watching. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, awesome, fantastic. Well, congratulations again to you and the team. All right, everybody, Camden County College Cougar Esports. My name is Sean DeWire, and with me here is Antonio, and you saw him, player of the game here tonight. So fantastic action. Absolutely. We're happy to have you on the stream. Everybody, we will have some more action. Overwatch, by the way, if you liked Tyler as a caster, you're going to like him even better as a Genji player. See him tomorrow night. Not to tease too much here, but I think we might see some Genji action. Overwatch going to be playing at 7 o'clock, so that'll be our next stream. So make sure to tune in for that. Of course, we have more esports production students. If you haven't already, make sure to follow the channel. Reward the likes of Ant here. Reward the other team competing, the rest of our team competing, and of course our shoutcaster Tyler, who was here this evening. So make sure that you guys support them. All right, everybody, that's it for us. We are going to sign off, and so we'll see you tomorrow night, and we will see Ant. If you guys get a bye, we might not see you for a couple weeks because I know we have Thanksgiving coming up. So so you guys are going to have to stay nice and warm. I don't know. But either way, we'll definitely see more of you coming forward. So everyone, have a great night.
Good night.